Here we go. Happy Tuesday. Get ready. Wake up. Let's do this. So for warm up, we're going to do the same warm up we did yesterday. We're going to start jumping jacks for about 30 seconds. Go. You can also come, let's see, out together if you have like shoulder issues or something, or if you just want to try a different type of jumping jack. Go to the side or up, however you want to do it. Don't forget, start your watch. Get your exercise ring full. Turn the music on. Here we go. And you're going to do single leg calf raises. So you're standing on one leg, and you're going to come up on your tiptoes, come back down. Working on the balance, up and down. We'll burn out the calf really quick. That'll do it for me. I get about 10 in before my legs don't. Okay. Burn and switch. Once you feel that burn, you go ahead and switch that. Getting tired. Two more. Okay. Then we're going to do, let's put you down. I plank toe taps. So push up position here, and then you're going to tap to the side, and then tap the other way. You're alternating. So push away from the floor the whole time. Don't be lazy up top with the shoulders. Actively push. And then when you go to lift the leg, don't lift the butt. Hold the butt nice and stable. So you're flat from your head through your tailbone. Take a breath. Okay, then we're going to do high plank toe touches. So same position, high plank position, and you're going to reach across to the opposite foot. So one hand across the body, touching your opposite foot, reaching up, come back down, push up position, then switch. Hopefully you're getting sweaty. The temperature is rising. That's the point of warm up. Trying to get our basal metabolic temperature. Oh my gosh, I checked that. Body temperature. I'm gonna have to go look at that. There's a fancy anatomical term for it. Can't remember right now. But we're trying to get our body temperature higher so that muscles are warm, joints are warm, and we don't injure anything. So that's why I want to sweat a little bit before we get going. Okay, last one is our plank jacks. So you can do push-up position like we just were here, or you can come down into a plank position, but we're jumping out, jumping back together. You don't want to lift the butt up really, really high. You want to try to keep the butt level and then jump out and jump it. So butt glute stable, back's level. We're jumping out, jumping. My shoulders are burning. Been holding the plank too long. Here we go. I'm going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm done. Got a drink. My throat's dry. Got a lot of water. Okay, if you work out in the morning and you kind of get sick working out, if you sometimes like drinking a Gatorade, I always say mix Gatorade with water, because it's too much sugar. So if you mix the Gatorade and water or like an electrolyte packet, that will sometimes help. If you have to have food, do some fruit. So like applesauce is super good because it's light in your stomach, but it gives you some sugar. So you might not get that throw-up-y feeling when you work out in the morning. But any fruit is great because your body digests it really quick. Okay, you ready? So breathe heavy. We're gonna start with squats. So you can do bodyweight squats. Just regular, no weight, bodyweight squat. If you want, if you're feeling ripped, you want to do some squats with either dumbbells or bands, you can do that. Some 2 weight squats. Remember, find your stance position. So feet about hip width apart, playing around with the toes, either directly in front of you, barely to the side, or like 45 degrees out. So I like slightly out, and then I would squat down. Just depends on what feels good through the hip joint. Okay, we got 10 of these. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep the chest nice and tall when you sit down into it. So chest tall. You want to push hips, butt back, and then sit down into it without deadlift is here. Chest is over my toes. My butt is higher. That's a deadlift. Squat is up, taller chest. Sitting down into it, coming back up. Last one. Probably got an extra on it. Okay, then we're going to do physio ball hamstring curl. So take your yoga ball. I'll show you with the yoga ball. And then without. On the calf with your yoga ball, you're going to pull the hips, driving up. Use your hands to balance. And then you're going to squeeze, curl in, force those hamstrings to work, keeping that butt up the whole time. And then drive back out. So you're holding hips up nice and tight through your core. You're going to feel it through your hamstrings, tight to the glutes. Lifting, squeeze, then roll back out. Pull in, squeeze, then roll back out. Here we go. Drive. 12 of those. 10, 12. Feeling good? Go for 12. If you're down at 10, do 10. You don't have a yoga ball. You're walking in and out. So pull the hips up, walk back towards your glute bridge position, and then walk back out without letting your hip butt touch the floor. So you're walking up, keeping the glutes up, walk back down and up. So that's without just body weight. Third one is a clamshell. Okay, you need a miniband. So got a couple different sizes. I'm gonna try heavy. So miniband, like a loop or a band. If you have a band, you can tie it around and kind of pull a knot. If you don't have a band, you could do it without. But you're gonna do band above the top of the knees. You're gonna lay on your side here, and then you want to have your shoulders, your hips, and your feet lined up. So legs are gonna be out in front of you. You're gonna squeeze. Oh. There we go. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. My headphone did something. So here we go. So pull your feet back just a little bit. So it's gonna be a little easier to balance or to get your glute active. So pull your feet back behind you just a smidge. And then what you're gonna do is stacking feet, knees together. You're gonna open up, squeeze the knees, and then come back together. I like to take my hand and put it on my glute. With your thumb, feel your butt muscle, and then hold your hip. So you're squeezing, open up through that top glute, come back together. This helps the mind-muscle connection. So come back down. We're squeezing through that top glute, coming back together. Squeeze can help turn on your brain to activate the glute. Open up, hold, come back together. Squeeze, squeeze. Remember, your hips should stay stacked. You don't want to be twisting open and closed through the hip. Hips like a pin through the top of them post. Don't let them move. You just open up, squeeze, try to hold that band open, come back together, open up, squeeze. Then you're gonna do 12, and you're flip over, do that same thing on the other side. So if I flip over, I'm gonna lay on my side, knees are out in front slightly. I want about a 90-degree angle with my legs, so quads and calves. And then you're gonna hand on your hips, you're gonna open up, squeeze, feel that top glute, come back together, open up, squeeze, hold down, hold, and close. You should feel that top glute activating, strengthening those glute muscles. There we go. Hold it. That's not bad. Here we go. Feel the burn. Okay. You got it. Hold. Squeeze. You're doing it with body weight. Just pause. And then come back down. Okay. Back to the top with squats. So if dumbbells were too easy, if you have a heavier weight, grab a heavier weight. You can also do it with a band. So if I do it with my band, I'm going to stand, same stance. I'm going to pull my band up into a squat position. So here we go. And squats back to the top. So we got 1, 2, push up through the band. On your feet, make sure you're not lifting up through the toes or pushing really far back so you're losing your balance. You want to actively be pressing through the toes like you're pushing on a gas pedal to a car. You're going to pushing from the ankle. So we're actively jamming those toes to the floor and then pushing back up to it. So we have a nice solid foundation for our squat. Coming down, coming up. There we go. Yeah, love, band hard. Oh, squeeze the butt at the top. Drive up, squeeze. Stand up nice and tall. Oh, hopefully you're feeling your quads. Burning. Get the heart up. If it wasn't already. Okay. Next stand. We got physio ball curls. Again, between 10 and 12. So, calves on the ball. Elbows to the floor, help you balance. Drive those hips up. Curl in, squeeze, come back, out. Curl up, squeeze, come back, out. You got 12 of these. There we go. Slow the heart rate down. Let your breathing come back to neutral. There we go. Feel those hammies. Might be feeling your glutes more this one because we woke them up last night. They're miniband. Losing the med ball. Okay. I'm grabbing a drink. Like I'm nasty. With my water bottle. Happy Tuesday. Here we go. Hopefully you're not feeling too sore from yesterday, but triceps, they're feeling it. I'm not feeling too bad, so go work out hard. Clamshells is next. So put your band or land on your side right above the knees. Okay. Feet slightly behind you. Stack hips on top of each other, and you're gonna open up, squeeze through that glute, come back together. 2, hold it for just a second. 3, 4. Here we go. 5. Open up, squeeze, activate the glute. 8, 10, 11. Hold it. 12. Oh yeah, here we go. Feeling good. Got a bonus in. Okay, switch sides. Do that same thing on the other side. Here we go. Stack the hips. Hand. Put your thumb on your glute, your butt muscle. So when you open up that knee, you can feel it activate. Help that mind muscle connection. Your brain is better able to turn on a specific muscle when it feels it, when you have some feedback. physical feedback. So your thumb is giving that feedback. Feeling it now. Oh, here we go. My bottom glute's burning more than my top glute. Here we go. Okay, open up, squeeze. Squeeze. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got it. You got it. Keep going. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay. Last set. I'm going to show you with the heavy weight. This is technically a goblet squat, but if you have a heavy weight and the band isn't doing it for you, or the smaller, if you have smaller dumbbells, if you have one heavy weight, you're going to hold it at your chest, and then you're going to find your squat stance. Same thing, hips, butt back behind you, drop down, driving back up, squeeze hips, butt at the top. Let's get 10 of these. 1, drive up, 2, 3, 4, push. Stay nice and tall through that chest. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more. 10. Some heavy weight, challenge yourself. Let's go. Okay, here's some curls. Ball. You want to go calf on the ball, kind of like a chopping, like a V motion. So my calf squished like a V on the ball to help it stay together, stay in place, drawing the head up, and then you're going to squeeze, flow out, squeeze, control, up, control. So squeeze it through the hamstrings, through your glutes. There you go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do a couple extra because it's the last set. Tell your hamstrings are burning. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's up the reps. I need another drink. My throat is so dry today. Okay, last one, Clamshells. Feeling good, feeling good. Okay, I'm actually going to drop down my band because my glutes are definitely feeling it. So I'm going to my medium miniband. Okay, doing that same thing. Got 12 Clamshells. There we go. Stack the hips, hand on the top. Open up, squeeze 1. Should do my other side first too. There, because I always feel my bottom, this glute, when I do my other side, it feels a little more. I try to balance it out, see if it does the same thing when I exercise my other hand first. Here we go. Squeeze, stack the hips, open up the knee. Don't open up through your hip though. Pile them on top of each other. Open up. Okay. Burn it, burn it. Here we go. This is where I struggle. My glutes are weak. So this is a great exercise. I'll strengthen them. Here we go. Oh, and I lost count. Classic Jensen. Go by feel. It's burning, so I got one more. Switch sides. Here we go. Stack. Open up. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got this. Go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Got a couple extra. Okay, I probably just stuck with the heavy because I got to 12. And I still have some energy left in the muscle. So, okay, next time I'm going heavy. Okay, close to 20. There we go. Grab a drink. If you hate drinking water while you're working out, just grab a little sip. You're supposed to, you are supposed to, I gotta see if my headphones are still connected. You're supposed to have just something, small something of water every 15 minutes of working out. So if you hate drinking water when you work out, just drink a tiny little bit, wet the palate, you get something in your body because you're sweating so much, or you should be. If you're not, have your weight more reps. You got to replenish your water. 97 is just whole water bottle. Okay, on to our second set. We've got reverse lunges. So you're going to go 5 on each side. So feet are hip width apart, right underneath my hips. So I should have like 2 fists. That's a good way to check. 2 fists in between your feet, and then you're going to do reverse lunges. So you're stepping straight back in a straight line. So on the front here, I'm going to step straight back. I'm not on a balance. Think railroad tracks. So if you're doing railroad tracks, I'm going to step down, keeping my shoulders tall, and then step back up underneath me. And I'm going to go 5 each leg. So I'm here, step back, railroad tracks, standing back up. Stay nice and tall through my chest. So that's 1 each side. And we're going to do 5, 2, 2. You might be feeling your glutes. 3, 3. Stay tall through the chest. 4, 4, 5, 5. If it's too easy, we'll grab weights next time. Then you got a glute bridge with a weight. So you're laying on your back. You grab your dumbbells or a baby, or if you have like a sandbag, a kettlebell, something. But weight on your hips, you're going to do 10 glute bridges. So feet underneath your butt, same thing. We went about feet hip width apart, 90-degree angle from your upper leg to your lower leg. And then we're going to tuck our pelvis underneath. So I'm rotating, tailbone kind of pulling up and in. And then I'm going to drive my hips, glutes up, squeeze at the top. So you should really feel that through your glute. You're going to feel a little bit of hamstring, but it should mainly feel like your glute sucking, like you're holding your pee. And so hold, squeeze, lower abs are going to activate. And then we're coming back down. So tuck hips under, squeeze everything. 2, go again. 3, keep everything squeezed. 4, make sure your foot is flat. You want that big toe jammed down into the ground as your proper glute bridge form. So big toes, feet are flat on the floor, even your big toe. Now, if you want more hamstrings, if you lift up your toes all the way and then hold, you're just on your heels, you're gonna feel more hamstring. But still trying to hit glutes and hamstrings. If you feel like your hamstrings are weak, go ahead and lift up your foot. I know my glutes are weak, but I'm gonna keep my toe down. I'm gonna get a little more activation through my glutes. Squeeze at the top. Burn the glutes. My butt's on fire. Here we go. Okay, third one. We're jumping out squats. So grab a miniband. This one's hard, so I'm going to do my light one. So if it's super stretchy, you might be able to do it on your feet. But if it's not super stretchy, then do it around your knees. So it doesn't have to go as far. So mine aren't crazy stretchy. So jumping out squats. We're going to go, it's going to be 20 squats, 10 each side. So we've got, you're going to jump out, squat, jump in, squat, jump out wide, squat, in, squat. So it's kind of like a sumo squat, regular squat, sumo squat, regular squat. See if I can see. Start with the feet. Feet underneath my hips. I jump wide stance, squat, jump in, regular stance. I don't want to go all the way close to me. I want to see squat position. So feet underneath my hips, wide squat, regular squat, wide squat, regular squat. Burning the glutes. Okay, I'm going to do come one. Here we go. Stay tall. Wide. Now, when you have something around your knees, okay, I'm dying. When you're something around your knees and you go to squat, it's going to want to pull you in. So we're trying to work on those glutes. We're trying to activate opening the knees up by turning the glutes on. So your glutes are what open up those knees. So here, activate the glutes. Make sure they're turned on. Supposed to do 10 each way. So I'm going to say I did. I'm out of breath. Okay. Then we're back to lunges. Grab a drink. One set in. Here we go. Okay, breathe. In through your nose. Okay, slow heart rate down. Through your nose. Out through your mouth. Gotta love a little today. Feeling it. Okay. Cover reverse lunges again. So if I show you feet hip width apart, I'm gonna step back. Notice feet on railroad tracks right underneath my hips. Stand tall, stand again, and then switch sides. Reverse. Stand tall. That's one. Stand. Oh, I was gonna show you. Grab some dumbbells. If these are too easy, because they were for me. Except then when you do jump squats, maybe it's not. There we go. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And we got glute bridges. Take your dumbbells. Same thing. 90 degrees in between your upper leg and your lower leg. You can go on your heels. You want it to be more hamstrings. I want to work more glutes. So I'm going to jam my foot into the floor. I don't want to crush it. I want to lay flat and press into the floor. Then I tuck my hips under, squeeze, and my pee into the top. Come back down, up, squeeze, squeeze. 7, squeeze actively the whole time. 8, turn your brain on. Don't turn it off. Hold up, push, tuck in the hips, lift, pause at the top, lift, squeeze. You can do so much activation just from contracting your muscles. So get to the top, squeezing everything, holding it in, rather than being loose through the muscles, relaxed. You want to engage your brain. So lift up, squeeze, feeling the glutes, up, squeeze, now they're shaking. Here we go. Embrace the shake. You got it. Up, squeeze, ow. Burn, burn, burn. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Here we go. Ah, that's one. Okay. Yeah, you got it. Okay. Miniband. If that was so much with the miniband and your glutes aren't glutes are too tired and you keep driving the knees in, do it without the miniband and just do regular squats because trying to bump the cardio. So here we go. Jump out, squat, jump in, regular hips, squat, sumo squat, regular squat, 2, sumo, regular, that's 3, sumo, I'm gonna count this time, regular 4, here we go, stay tall, open up the knees, and 7, out, squat, there's 8, 2 more, squat, 9, 10, ooh, breathe, and 5, 9, 20. Doing great. Questions, Diane? Yes, I do. Yeah, dry mouth. Or this is just a lot more cardio. And then other days, go work the heart and lungs. Okay, that was 2 times. Uno más. Strong reverse lunges. Let's say you only have a band. You don't have any weights. For a reverse lunge, you're going to stand front foot on the band and hold it at your shoulder. And if you had something connected to the ankle that's moving, that would be best. But if you don't, standing on with the front foot, you're just going to step back with the opposite free foot and stand up. You're going to go 5 on one side. Here we go. If you haven't started, moving on, third set. 5 on one side, and then pushing through that standing leg glute And you're switch foot. 5 on the other side. Foot, sit back, drive, sit back, 2, keeping that foot down, 3, 4, 5. See a couple extra. Here you go. So that's how you do reverse lunge with band. Glute bridge. If I come up with a way to do a glute bridge with a band, I'll let you know. If you put it in, you'd have to do it, wouldn't have to be laying. But if you put it in the door, the band, and then you wrap it around the hips, then you can do standing. You essentially sit butt to the heels and then drive up tall through, butt to the heels, drive up tall through. That would be the best mimic for a glute bridge. If you don't have weight, and you just have a band, wrap it around in the front, hold it, drive butt, hips back, stand up nice and tall. You're gonna hit the same muscles. Okay, glute bridges, get your weight. However you want to position your feet. Feet are hip width apart, 90 degrees. Here we go. Tuck the tailbone up underneath. Push through the glutes, press. Drop it back down. Up through, squeeze one. There we go. Hold it for a second. Turn in the glutes on. Make those muscles contract. Squeeze, activate on the body. Here we go. Strengthen the lower core, glutes, hamstrings. We're turning on the lower abs, pelvic floor. I said lower floor, pelvic floor. Here we go. Land anatomy. Okay, glutes are on fire. Definitely feel them. Remember, if you pull the toes up, you're going to get a little more hamstring action going on. Here we go. Ooh, yeah, feeling good, feeling good. Okay. Okay, glute bridge. Last one. Here we go. Five. No, 10. 10 each side. Regular squat, jump out squat. Here we go. Big breath. Let's do it. Regular 1, 2, 3. Working the cardio. 4. Halfway. Last 4, 5, 6. Count. 7. 8. Glutes are on fire. 9. 10. Oh, feels good. Okay. Check it out. Last little bit. And then we'll stretch. We got 3 minutes of some conditioning. So we're going into slow your heart rate into your nose. Up your mouth. Okay. Feels good. Okay. Cardio still getting me. I want to call there, come back. Feeling good, we're done. Nevertheless, here we go. Jumping jacks. 30 seconds. And like 20 seconds. So it's only gonna be 2 minutes. Here we go. Ready? Set, go. Jumping jacks for 20 seconds. So we're gonna blast our heart and lungs. And then we're gonna be done. Those last 2 minutes. And then we'll stretch. Feeling great. 3, 2, 1. Switch to lunge jumps. So lunge, jump, switch, jump, switch, jump, switch. If it's too much, just alternate like we did reverse lunge. But if you can, jump, switch, jump. So you jump up and switch your legs in the air. Jump up, switch your legs. Jump up, switch. Balance, you call it. Then we got plank jacks. You can go push-up position here, or you can go plank position, but you jump out, jump in, jump out, jump in. There we go. Jump feet out, jump feet in. Don't let the butt get too high. Stay stable. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 60 seconds. 1 more minute of that. Check out the legs. Okay. Oh. Feeling good, feeling good. Gotta love it. You showed up. You got it in. There are so many ways to work out your body, especially if you don't have equipment. Don't let that be an excuse. Keep coming back. You ready? Last set. Because I'm not ready. Nevertheless, here we go. Jumping jacks. Here we go. 20 seconds. And then we got lunges. Keep breathing. You know why I do jumping jacks. Got 20 seconds. That's 12. It's 7 more. And we're going into lunge jumps. Switch, lunge jump, jump, switch, or just reverse lunge. 20 seconds. Ooh, legs moving. You got it. 30 seconds. Oh, here we go. Plank jump. Here we go. Jump out. Last one. Jump out. Jump in. Got 10 seconds left. That was a quick transition, I know. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay. Half kneeling. Adductor. My hair's crazy. 1 leg forward. Lean into it. Stretch through the hip flexor. 1 leg back. So half kneeling. First, stretching forward through the hip flexor. And then go straight leg in front. Pull. You can pull the toes up. Let me show you this way. But if I pull the toes up, I'm gonna feel more hamstring. I point the toes. Different portion of the hamstring. So see what you need more, flexing the foot or pointing the foot. Which one's tighter? When you flex, you get a little bit more behind your knee. Calf action, as well as hamstring. Hope you're breathing as hard as I am. Ooh, got a little cardio. Okay, then we're gonna turn 1 leg out to the side, stretching your adductors. So pulling hips butt back. Try and keep that leg flat, stretch through, and then pull those hips forward and drop. Pulling hips butt back behind, stretch, and then drive forward. There we go. Pull. Then go back to here. We've got quad. Pop that back leg. Stretching. Quad stretch. And then we're going to flip. Do that same thing on the other side. So opposite leg forward. My yoga mat all over the place. Half kneeling. Lean. Hit that hip flexor. So your straight leg in the back is where you should be feeling. The front of that leg. Your hip flexor. And then you're going to pull back. You flex your toes. You get more calf hamstring. You point your toes. You get more hamstring a little higher up. You're taking the calf out of it at that point. So whatever you feel like needs to be stretched, whatever's tight. Or alternate, get them both. Here we go. Hit the quad. I forgot this one. Balance. Off that back leg. Hit the quad. Oh, recover. Here we go. Oh, I'm just breathing heavy. Here we go. Slow down. Okay, then we're going to do adductors. So we were here. And then this front leg is going to go out to the side. And I'm going to pull hips butt back into it. And watch my hips drop down, pull butt back, pull down into it, stretch the adductors, so the muscles that are closest to the ground from your straight leg, the inside of the leg. And you walk it up. And child's pose. Feet together, knees wide. Feet together, knees wide. Walking the hands out. You can tighten the fingers and drop the chest. Breathe in through your nose. You did it. Happy Tuesday. Go get some good, healthy protein in you. You did great. Go recover.